Alright, hello and welcome, Diabetes the Second here with this afternoon special. Hopefully what will be a quick race. This is semi-modified standard flags with a very small map, so the map will be about 1/4 normal size, so expect locations to be clustered a bit closer together. Other than that, everything else will be the same as usual. Just waiting for a few folks to ready up. Once they do, we will be good to go. Anticipating a short stream here. Of course, the seed could still be garbage, but we will play it out regardless. Alright. The racers have readied. It's time to go. Good luck, have fun, enjoy, everybody. 3, 2, 1, go. Aha, the adventures of Lolo. We've got the key, the harp. No spells. 68120. Swamp start. We were talking last time how the new growth curve is going to make swamp starts a bit more dicey, depending on how extensive it is. We did get an extra key to start here. We'll check the treasury. We've got gold, herb, replacement key, nice, and gold grind. Okay, well, decisions. Do we blindly gold grind, knowing that we have swamp outside and only 12 HP? Definitely not going all the way up to the top, although if we do find that there is something outside and whatever, we can reset for it. I think what I'm going to aim for here is, it's kind of an arbitrary number, but 10,600. If we were to take a death, 5,300 would still be able to buy us broadsword, full plate, large shield. Basement. Well, speaking of dying. Okay, so this is the grave down here. There is a town. Hey, fat boy, welcome. Alright, broadsword, silver shield it is. any additional gold grinding if necessary, for example, to buy more armor or something, I think we can do later, but I think we're probably unlikely to do any more gold grinding. So not really any necessity to get more than just what we need in this case. 16,300, we'll probably get just a little bit more. Just so we have cash for herbs and fairy waters and inn trips. This is 3.0. We raced 3.0 last night as well. It does have a death counter, but that is an optional flag, and technically it's not part of standard flags. As for the reasoning why, I don't know. It just isn't. One thing I will say is it does take longer to animate the menu because of that when it does pop up. I mean, it would be the same for everybody, but it does take some getting used to. You have to adjust your button presses just a fraction. Or we could just sit here for, you know, 5 minutes and wait for the NPC to move out of the way, but apparently that's not going to happen. Hey OAG, welcome aboard. Thanks for the good luck. And for the host as well. Oops. Walk in the swamp. Probably just take a death refill here. Would have been nice to pick up the level, but that's okay. Guess I have herbs. Whatever. If you're not following along with OAG's PSX RPG tour, you should be. Seed is, well, I mean, we kind of just started. A little bit of just shenanigans at the start, so low stats, only 12 HP, swamp start, we can barely get out onto dry land, but we had an extra key to start with, a gold grind was available, and we have a town right next door to buy up some equipment. 3, 2, 10, 10, Radiant and Hurtmore. Alright. Yes, that is a feature of version 3.0 of the randomizer. There are some other optional things. There's an end credit sequence now that provides some statistics. A death counter that will be part of, or that can be part of, the status screen to the left, although deaths are also reported on the end screen, so it's kinda, eh. 8153. Another town. And it's Cantlin. Half full magic. same. The only thing we'd be looking for is chainmail. Which they don't have. NPCs. 27. That is not enough to get to the spike tile, unfortunately, or the, old man for coordinates. You have to have at least 31 HP. Vulpix was not quite kind to us there. No, neither is the Druin. The Axe Knight has heal more, of course it does. And if it casts heal more, then we can't one-shot it with hurt more, because hurt more can do 65, and the Axe Knight will have 67. Classic. Classic rando. So one modification from standard flags for this seed is a smaller map. So the map is only 1/4 normal size, so we expect everything to be clustered together a little bit. Already found 2 towns, so that kind of points to that a little bit. Now, apparently we're not going down here. We saw Axe Knights and got excited. It's like, hey, we can take out enemies at 130 XP per pop. But Fire Breath and Stoneman and Heal More and yuck. Cave to the north. Tablet. Well, stones, that's quest item number 2. We already have the harp. $15,411. And what looks to be a dead end. And the Dracula knows hurt and heal, because of course it does. Alright, another cave here is... Swamp South. Out of curiosity, Stone Man. That's probably a worst case scenario. And Goldmen have Dragonlord Breath. Naturally. Like the world is populated entirely by slimes and things that are not worth any XP, or things that just destroy us. Or things that troll us with Stop Spell. And hurt more. Yeah, I mean, considering we learned Hurtmore super early, we had a gold grind, we've got a silver shield, broadsword. 17 minutes level 5 is awful. Now, some of it is that I'm going out and exploring and I'm trying to get some bigger enemies out of this, but we've seen even the adjacent zones are full of a bunch of, you know, slimes and things that, again, aren't worth anything. Demon Knight, not Hurtmoreable. Slime, not worth anything. Alright, 1, 14, 3, 2, outside and repel. Another cave. Sharlock. And Mountain Cave. And we're dead. Well, they should try harder. There are a lot of them, I have to say. That's probably the most slimes I've seen in a seed in a long time. At least one where I wasn't sitting in Zone 0 grinding them forever. Golems, too? Are you kidding? Golem, Stone Man, Axe Knight, all here in the grave. Coordinates, man, give me something. 30 south, 9 west. Hopefully those will be countable. It could be just west of Swamp South. Of course, we used 5 of our 6 herbs to check. Seriously? I'm like 1 step away from the tile. At least I'm pretty sure I know where it is. So we can dodge most of the swamp this time. Yeah, this is really largely the effect of the new growth curve. The stats are going to be awful. 3339. Fairy flutes. It's like the least useful thing. Right. I mean, it's changed from 2.2, which is what we've been racing on. I think it's been... Well, I think there was a slight modification to 2.2 from 2.1.2. Darn it. Yeah, the curve was pretty... Again, I came in at 2.1.2. And I think it hadn't changed for a while. They did make a modification for 2.2, and now it's sort of reverted back. It's not exactly the same, but it's kind of a hybrid between the two. But I think the most significant thing about it is that the HP, starting HP, was given a boost in 2.2. Oh, there's another cave here. Brook Cave. Starting HP was given a boost, so I think your minimum was like 18. Now your minimum is 10. Which is what it used to be. I think we already saw this. I think on average, nobody's done like a deep dive of it, but what I saw briefly looks to be that it's probably going to take an extra 21,733. Nice. It's probably going to take on average an extra half to 1 level to win a siege. I mean, somebody mentioned that they thought, oh yeah, sieges are definitely going to be faster on this version, and I'm like, how? Like, the growth curve is worse. The starting HP is on average worse. I mean, it's definitely possible because the grind options, in general, got a buff. Now, 2 more caves. Let's see what we can do with 1 HP and no magic. Staff turn in. We do have the harp. That works for me. Yes, always gotta hack down those metal slimes if you see them. Oh, a town as well. Stone's Cave, freebie chest. First belt. It's appropriate. Yeah, it's always weird to see that kind of number coming out of a metal slime. And I did confirm, I think I discussed it a couple of days ago. Because the limits for XP and gold are now broken, we're not capped at 255 anymore. At least for 4 specific enemies. Or 3 specific enemies, I guess. I thought perhaps that metal slimes would not be capped, but they are. So they're still capped at 255, which is a bit sad. Down to 2 keys. Garenham has the gold, the token, that's all of our quest items, and the armor. Oh wow. Okay. They're capped at 255. So there's still scale. Well, I mean, again, the scaling is an option. And Swamp North, which we've already seen the other end of. So it's 1 continent. Wow, a lot of stuff just happened there. So we have the staff, the token, the armor, flute, cleared that, that. So as it stands right now, basically what will happen is, at least in quote-unquote standard flags with scaled metal slimes on, as we fail to get back to the jerk cave, because, of course, is that it'll be 32 times your level and capping at 255. The enemies that currently break that cap, and it's XP and gold, are the Golem and Red Dragon, both now worth 350 XP as opposed to 255. And the Goldman gives a whopping 650 gold. So we are officially just looking for the sword at this point. We've got the grave with 5 chests in the basement. We've got the mountain cave with 5 chests right here. Problem is, level 8, look how awful our HP and MP are. Fighter's Ring, good for 2 attack power, I'll take it. Another feature to this that's already annoying the hell out of me is that the inventory auto-sorts, so stuff doesn't go in order of when you pick it up, it gets auto-sorted. I've already mismenued once or twice because of that. $8012. It's not really helping the HP and MP. Bottom floor, we've got Torch, Gold, Dragon Scale. Oops. That's annoying. I mean, I know better. I know they have it. Attack, then hurt more. Or die to a stone man. So 1 chest left here in the mountain cave. We're hoping that's not the sword. Have the flute, just use it. Alright, the wings, not helpful. I guess I could have picked them up. Empty, and these wings are... Fairy water. Eh. We can get off the top floor. Hopefully, remaining zones won't be as unfriendly as this one is. If the sword is not in one of these 2 chests, we've got the single chest left at the bottom of the mountain cave, the chest in Remolder, and then search tiles in Coal and Hawk's Nest. Scale Druin Lore. That's a new one. And it was wings. And the last chest is empty. So what we seek is not here. Of course, the sword could also be in Sharlock. I didn't mention that as a possibility, but it certainly is one. We didn't quite see that this dead-ended out earlier. Yeah, it does. Town right here. You are Remulder, okay? So one of our chests is here. Passing on the bottom of the mountain cave at the present moment, we know the enemy set in there kind of sucks. If we go back with more HP MP, that'll be great. 2 for 1 key special. That lady is really trying to figure out what that sign said, I guess. Right. Level 10. HP. MP. Peace. 3, 4, 3, 2. Return and healing spell. Nothing else here. There's really only one way to go. Straight south will take us back into Garenham, and really it's just kind of to the east here. There's not much here. I think that's a new location. Got Garenham right there, and this was right off screen. No, this is coal, so there's a couple things down here. And beside that, of course, we can go across the swamp cave and see what, if anything's on the other side. Search tile is empty. and Hawksness. Well, without sleep, it's going to be a double Hurtmore affair. Not sure what else we can do. Grind and not fight it yet. It's pretty much the only option. Hey Nim, thanks for the good luck. Gotta love the new growth curve. It's been the story of the seed. I ain't got no stats. Alright, maybe level 11's where all the stats are hiding. 1, 3, 4, 2. Not really. That's 1. Nope. Only 2 health per level, and we liked it. I mean, it's one of those things where it's kind of neutral. It's not really good or bad. It's just, I anticipate this is going to slow down seeds significantly. Some people are thinking that seeds are going to be faster, perhaps because of the grind options now being expanded a little bit and a little bit better, but it's certainly possible. Got like a 32% chance of succeeding on this, so I mean, it's not far-fetched, but you know, it'd be nice. Alternatively, I could just grind and hope that level 12 gives us more. This is probably the best zone that we've seen, even though both Demon Knights and Wizards aren't Hurtmore friendly. Only better than walking around and constantly encountering stone men and golems. Again, we are Erdrick Sword away from Grind and Go. We've got one chest at the bottom of the mountain cave. And the search tile here still unaccounted for. Goodness. That was the best chance we had because we got 3 opportunities. Again, that is 56% chance to hit. So hitting 2 consecutive is 32%. That time we had 3 opportunities to hit 2. Still couldn't do it. Both grind tiles are stone men, so there's no good grind option here. I guess we could go into Sharlock and try to grind top floor. We do have everything we need to make the rainbow drop. Grinding top floor Sharlock with 45 HP. That sounds like a great idea. Yay! No! Oh, game, why are you like this? I didn't see what I rolled on the first Hurtmore. The second one was, what, 58? I mean, they can have up to, what, 135 max HP, so I mean, it's not guaranteed to kill with 2 Hurtmores, but it's pretty likely. I mean, at the absolute minimum, you're doing 116, which is in death range. And of course, he like max rolled his physical too. If he rolls lower, we could just poke at him with our stick, knock him down. Alright, this wizard will give us level 12. $17, $13, $4, $15. Well, our HP's still awful. Everything else is pretty good, though. I mean, the MP's still bad, but it's better. Still no heal, still no sleep. Nice. I'm gonna be really, 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 really sad when the sword's not here. It's gonna be the death necklace, and I'm just gonna cry. I'll say, I should fight this stone man just to prove it's possible. Or this one, again, just to prove it's possible. Or this one, you know, just to prove it's possible. I mean, we're almost to the point where we could take it down the correct way, which is just hacking at it, but... what fun would that be? Spell had no effect. Why would it have an effect? Alright, 62. $127 was enough, yay! Death necklace! Mmm. 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 It's great. It's great. It's awesome. We did it. Unfurl the banner. Mission accomplished. That's not the right way. Might as well, I'm just as good at that game as this one, so not very. Might as well put the death necklace on. We got 49 HP. What's the matter? What difference does it make if we lose 25% of it? We don't have any. Sorry to hear that, OAG. Hopefully you're feeling better soon. It's gold. So, sword in Sharlock confirmed. Given our grind options... Oh god, we have 49 HP. I mean, the sword is going to be really helpful. Do I think I'm actually going to be able to get to the bottom of Sharlock with 49 HP and 49 MP? No. But perhaps the enemies here in the top zone will be a bit better. Guess we could try to make the walk. That's not Hurtmore. That's not Hurtmore at all. Ye olde max roll. I'm sorry to hear that as well, Nim. Hopefully the foot is on the mend as well. Ideally, I guess I would get back to, if I'm actually theoretically trying to dive, or just walking in that direction. If I get at least off the first floor, I can just cast Outside Out and go heal at Remolder, as opposed to making this walk and having to talk to the king. Or I could just stay on the top floor, which is probably what I should do. Seem to be at least a handful of Hurtmoreable enemies in the zone. Axe Knight and... Star Raven are both good options. Green Dragon too. Level 13, you got some HP? 30316, not really. Hey, there's Sleep. Now we can go fight the Stone Man. Oh, the... That's for the last one that dodged me. Yeah, there's wizards here too. It's the only not hurt-moreable enemy. And it's probably the easiest one to fight. So this top zone actually is pretty high quality, so if we lose the race, it's probably because I spent too much time chasing after the Hawksness Spike tile instead of coming here to grind first. I think even without Erdrick Sword, it is worth it to try to fight this. Well, maybe not. It wakes up in one turn, not really. We're in like 4-shot on average, 5-shot on average range on these, and they're worth 350 now. So unfortunately, we ain't got no HP. Does have hurt. We could still try. Of course, it wakes up first turn and hits us. Scrap that. I'll make the odds play here. Just trying to survive and get somewhere. So 6 in 7 chance that the sword is down at the bottom. 1 in 7 chance it's in the vanilla sword chest. .52 HP might be the lowest I've ever done a Sharlock dive. Axe Knights do have heal more. Oh, this isn't good. We survived. Empty. Fairy water. Torch. Gold. Torch. Sword. Nice. Got scared there for a minute. So we have good attack power. We have 131 attack power. But we have no vitality at all. Maybe level 14 has all the vitality, or charisma, or whatever it is that gives HP. 1, 9, 3, 1. Hey, heal. Let's go. And a triple run fail from the Stone Man of all things. That's about right. It's more just curious if I could get to the spike tile just to see what it was, but that's okay. We are gonna head straight for the top zone, I think. Wizard Demon Knight's not bad either in Hawksness. I don't think the Stone Man is the right choice. Even though we get into encounters very quickly, it's not good. I mean, to be honest with you, this had the potential. I mean, not because of how it actually played out, but because of this being a very small map, so it's only quarter-size map. We saw how clustered and close everything is. Tablet was just a few steps north of the castle. Cantlin was just a few steps to the southwest. Breckenary was right next door. Swamp South and Jerk Cave are right next to each other. Cole and Hawksness are next to each other. Staff Cave, Stones Cave, Garenham all next to each other. Correct. So the vanilla map is 120 by 120 tiles. Now when Randomizer doesn't, it's not, you know, a completely solid mass, and there's no guarantee that you can access everything either. And you've got water and everything else. It's 120 by 120 tiles at base. Here, it's 60 by 60. So it's 1/4 size, so everything is going to be jammed a lot closer together. Wow, we attacked for 45 and induced to heal more. Wasn't anticipating that. Death? Question mark? No. It's a flag option. Like a lot of things in Randomizer, lots of things are flag options. The death counter's a flag option. Cursed Princess. And the other alternate win conditions. Map size. XP needed to level is, whether it's randomized or not, is a flag. Whether it's higher or lower is a flag. Whether everything is shuffled around in terms of location, whether the map is randomized is a flag. I think it's kind of the hallmark of a good randomizer. It's not just like you just throw it in and you get what you get. It's you have lots of options. I mean, obviously, we kind of have a set standard that we are racing at right now, but it doesn't mean that that has to be that way forever, and if anyone wants to play casually or just race some weird flags or something else. You know. I don't disagree, OAG. But I mean, you know, Rando isn't just for racing, you know? Yeah, that's probably what people are gonna watch, that's probably what people are gonna do, but I've seen quite a few people that I don't think have ever raced a race stream Rando. They might not stream it a lot like we do, but I've seen them stream it and they just pick whatever they choose off the flag listings and have fun with it. And that's really what Rando is about. Fun. Can't you tell? With how salty I am, how fun it is. Fun. But in seriousness, though, it is nice to have the options. I mean, that's why things like Scared and Scaled Metal Slimes are in there. Some of that's for racing purposes, but some of it's just for fun. The alternate win conditions, you know, things like random shop prices and being able to choose your avatar. I mean, that's true. Current race is standard flags plus very small map. We've been known to do some crazy things once in a while. Alright, zero. Oh, yeah, no, small map is absolutely not standard. I would describe this as standard flags with very small map. In that's the only thing that isn't standard. And how about that level, guys? Wasn't that a good level? No strength, no agility, no HP. Let's go. $55 HP at level 15. And people think seeds are gonna be faster. Like I said, I should just throw the death necklace on and go for it. What the heck? Oh, the Hurtmore miss, the 1 in 16, right up there with the 1 in 3 or 1 in 32 Star Wyvern dodge that killed us earlier. So Stonemen are worth a little bit more in terms of XP. They're worth 155 versus pretty much everything else we're fighting here except for the Armored Knight, which is 172. But they have a lot of HP and they hit pretty hard. So we're going to be having to dip out to heal and casting Heal More in battle a bunch, and I think that's just slow. Again, it's still randomized. There's certainly been seeds with any growth curve that have, 70 HP at, level 15, and it's like, when is the HP gonna come? Or, you've got like 50 strength and can't do anything. Or you've got no MP, and there's plenty of seeds. Gosh, there was one not that long ago that, if not for like a level 16 heal more, we had go stats at like level 12. Or something. I think I ended up finishing that seed with... What did we have? We had like 110 strength, like 140 HP, 160 MP. It was... it was crazy. But we needed to heal more. Yeah, I'm with you, Nim. That was, and I said this a while ago, like probably a month or two ago, after running 3.0 the first time, and mentioned in Discord. It's just, I knew that the growth curve was going to be the big sticking point for me. That's what's going to hold me down and make me not feel good about this. Well, smaller maps, yeah, it kind of disincentivizes sitting to grind a little bit and kind of forces or encourages exploration because something important could be literally right around the corner as opposed to, 150 tiles away. But at the same time, if the growth curve sucks, then it's going to incentivize you to sit and grind longer. So it actually kind of, sort of, ish, balances it out-ish, maybe-ish. But on standard, which is what we saw last night, I mean, we had a 2 hour and 15-minute seed. I don't think that that's going to be the new standard, but I certainly would not be surprised if the time balance ends up slightly higher than it used to be. Jeez. There's too many veteran players to make the game harder. I mean, yeah. Hey, Mr. Slime. Welcome in. Yeah, I mean, some of it's just the curve itself. I mean, I don't have a problem having a garbage level here or there. I mean, that's the game, right? Sometimes you get 1 HP, sometimes at level 15, again, you have, 60 MP and can't go anywhere, or whatever. But sometimes you get those level 12 seeds where it's like, oh boy. It's really, at least from my experience, very limited, very, very, very tiny amount of 3.0 seeds run. It's a little weak. I mean, we're level 15 here with 55 HP. I haven't seen a seed end on 3.0 before 15, but I mean, I've definitely done lots of seeds pre-level 15 on 2.1.2 or 2.2. Yeah, I haven't specifically, but I've also seen very few, so it's not a fair comparison yet. Okay, how about like 50 HP? So we can just go win. 6, 5, 8, 29, okay. I mean, the MP was needed too. Can't even cast Propel. Probably for the best, because I think I'd be repelling Star Wyverns and Wizards at this point. Oh, 63 HP. Probably Death Necklace safe. we'd still be over 48, right? That's what you need to be above? 48? And actually, we wouldn't be. We'd be slightly below it. We'd be at 47. Maybe this will be the seed that finally has the triple-digit stat gain. It's not just going to be like a 70 MP level, it's going to be a 106 HP, level 17. I like that more than just 6. I mentioned this before too, I'm definitely disappointed that metal slimes do not break the XP limit when scaled. It's a bit disappointing. I'm sure 1 or 2 specific people would be irritated by it, who think that metal slime shouldn't exist, but I would be on board. Golems and red dragons break the XP limit. Gold men break the gold limit. As the only ones. And really, it's just because that's what they give in the remakes. The only reason that they don't give, or haven't given that much in Randomizer is because there was a limit. You couldn't, the bit limit didn't let you go higher than 255. But since that's been expanded by McGrew in the most recent iteration of the Randomizer, and you can have numbers over 255, could be worth considering. Again, think of the instances where that's really going to come into play. You have to be at least level 8 for that number to even be broken at current. Because level 8 will give you 256, which is 32 times your level. So the odds of you being still under 20 strength at that point is, well, apparently better than what it used to be with this growth curve. But not great. And you're going to have around 135 attack power or more to make it a viable grind. So on that end, again, what are the odds that you're going to have that much attack power and not have the other stats you need? What do metal slimes give in the remakes? I mean, I think they give a ridiculous amount even more. Do they give 650? And if you're wondering why I'm doing this grind as opposed to choosing one of the 2 grind tiles, they're both stone men, so yuck. Nice crit. Okay. 1061 Nim. Your wish has been granted. $775. Oh, Star Ribbons also have heal more. I didn't know that. Unfortunate. That does sound familiar. I've seen, Ladab, or however he pronounces his, Twitch username. I've seen him do some speedruns of the, Switch ports. That sounds right. Well, I think one of the original ideas was to put them at 16 per level. I think that might nuke them a little bit too much, because then even at, you know, level 20, they're still only worth 320, and the odds of you ever needing, well, I should stop saying that as I'm playing a seed that's very quickly looking like we're going to be up there. It's going to be so niche that they're ever going to be relevant, and, I mean, that basically makes them even less useful than they are now, and they're already not very useful. $25 though. I'm not sure if it was again another like bit limitation as to why they chose 16 or 32. So that might be something that's not possible. I don't know. I don't see why necessarily it would. 25 per level. Don't want Repel because Repel knocks down the Star Wyverns and Wizards. I think it's actually just like it is for gold and such, because I think it expands it from like 2 to 4 bits or whatever. So I think it goes all the way up to 65, 535. Yeah, how did that go yesterday, OAG? I didn't catch the end of it. We had our race that went on for freaking ever. I'm not sure why nobody plays that randomizer. I mean, I'm sure people do, but... There literally are... really? There are no completed races on race time, interestingly, for Symphony of the Night Rando. Yeah, wow, even on Speedruns Live, there's only 2 races. Huh. And that's... one race almost a year and a half ago, and the other one 2 years before that. That's a bit surprising. It seems like the kind of game that would get a lot of play. I'm not really sure why there wouldn't be. Maybe the official, like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they host their races and stuff elsewhere. It's certainly possible. I'm not really super familiar with the racing scene because I know like Zelda Randomizer and some others have their own, especially Link to the Past. So stuff doesn't always go through race time or Speedruns Live or something like that. But just glancing over, I mean, literally, there's... I see a race. Now, granted, maybe they're under, like, Symphony of the Night, not under the Randomizer or hacks. But there's literally one race, March of 2018, one race, June of 2020, and that's it. Those are the only 2 races that are recorded. And none on race time. Five, 6, 16, 21. 85 HP? I don't think that's feasible. $144 attack power, 11 to 22 damage, 16.5 on average. It's like 10 attacks to win. With 15 heal mores. But only 85 HP means we're in death range, like 65 to 70% of the time. Yeah, you need good RNG, and you'd really need to take risky swings and play the odds. You basically probably have to swing at... you probably have to do like you do for a vanilla speedrun, is heal more at 44, attack on 45. Or something similar. Because that's the optimal threshold for a vanilla speedrun at level 18. Hey, Dr. Olo. Welcome. That's definitely happened before. It's been a minute. Actually, I think we had a level 19 finish not that long ago, but it might have been one of those situations where it was like, safety levels, low agility, not necessarily quote-unquote required. I think that's correct, OAG. I would have to double-check the changelog. The changelog is like pages long for what they changed in this one. Again, a lot of it is behind-the-scenes stuff or stuff related to features that aren't really gameplay. But I think the minimum on 2.2 is 18, and the minimum here is definitely 10. It might have been 20 and to 10. I'm not sure. You'd be surprised what these guys can jam into those 4 kilobytes. Nim, if I get over 90, I'm pretty sure I'm going to go for it regardless. We have enough extra in the tank, but 85 is just too low. The problem is anytime you're attacked for more than, what, 37, you're in death range. And that basically means 75% of the time, so every single time he breathes, and half the time he does a physical attack, you're gonna be in danger, so 85 is not it. I mean, if you sort of fudge the numbers and say, well, if I have to double heal more 50% of the time, then you just need, what, double the number of heal mores on average than you think that you might normally need. Well, I don't have double, and I have less than 50% chance, so the numbers just don't work, unfortunately. And the hurt more miss, perfect. Well, we'll have to wait to see level 19. Typical. If only the alternate win condition were active, we would have been done like an hour ago. Probably longer. Zero, 2, 44, and 9. There's the HP. I really didn't even need to come back and heal. $129 HP and MP. So after all that, everything equals out. That's the thing, we're like beyond the death necklace now. We're not gonna use it. Like, putting the death necklace on takes one swing off the fight. Nim did call it, though. He was calling for the 40 HP. Strangely enough, 129 is pretty much the minimum, so it was like exactly enough, too. What a silly seed. Alright, this encounter rate. Yep, no encounters at all. Red Dargon. With Dragonlord Breath, no less. That would have made level anything less than 19 pretty impossible. Just for you guys. Alright, just gotta not miss menu. 18. $35. 50. 66. 82. 105. 131. 148. Likely but not guaranteed to win in the next swing. We did it. Well, we finished in last. Let's go. In fairness, we were in the final fight when nobody had finished. Aaron finished 1:43.57, BLK 1:44.05, I finished 1:45.37, so all three finished within a minute 40 seconds in a pretty long seed. So I think it really kind of comes down to two things. One is spending too much time trying to get the Stone Man in Hawksness, and then probably just taking too many deaths there during the grind in Sharlock to silly things. Most of them were not really preventable, but some of them probably could have been. Sure what this music is from, but you're getting a look at the new credit sequence. If you haven't seen it before, you got it here. Hopping back into the chat here and taking a look. Thanks for the GGs, OAG. Aaron Lore, welcome in. First time here in the chat. Thanks for the GG as well. Appreciate it. I am Diabetes the Second. I play lots of Dragon Warrior Randomizer, so if you like this, you're gonna like a lot of what I stream. Yeah, I'm not sure what this is, to be honest. That's one thing that I wish could be put here in the credit sequence. I'm not sure if it's something that can or can't, or there's a limitation, or there's just not space for it. But I really would like to see the credits music and what it is be thrown into the mix. Shoring up the map here, we'll take a look at the stats as well as we have them cycle back through. So yeah, really close race for a pretty long one. It does remind me of something from Ninja Gaiden 2 OAG. I don't disagree. Excuse me. Wow, I completely failed muting there. Sorry. I'm not sure exactly what it's from. I really wish I did know. It does remind me of something like Ninja Gaiden, maybe like, I don't know. I'm not sure. But thanks for the GGs as well, O'Malley and Nim as well. Appreciate you guys. Fat Boy too. I do know that the credit sequence seems to run a little harder. So when I pull something up in the background, it doesn't like that. Let's get this up. Actual character cycle might stuck, but the shown statistics at the end are amazing. Yes, I agree. This is really an interesting thing. It's hard because it doesn't quantify the other big thing that really kind of creates divergence, or some of the things that create divergence. You know, exploration, like tiles walked would be an interesting one to have up there. It doesn't really quantify like when you encounter these things. You can sort of derive, well, if you died to a bunch of these guys, then maybe you tried to fight them too soon, even though you encountered just as many as someone else. But it really does kind of point to which enemies were available, and which ones were the right ones to fight at the right time. And Nim, I have not been on Discord, so I'm sure something is there that I need to check out. Gotcha. I'll have to check that. Just getting the map up. Sorry it's taking a minute. Kind of the combination of needing to reset the Bluetooth every single time. Alright, looks good. Transition in. So that was my map for this one. It's very small. Everything was very clustered together. I'll have to get used to mapping a little bit bigger when it comes to the very small map size, if that's even a thing that really catches on for any races. I think the intent here was to try to get a faster race in, and that really wasn't the case because of the stats and everything else, but it is what it is. So, relatively meager stats to start. 6 strength, 8 agility, 12 HP, no MP, no spells. We did start off with an extra key in the throne room, so we did parlay that into a check of the treasury in the basement. Panthagil's treasury did have a gold grind available, so we did initially do kind of a baby grind. There were also extra keys, herbs, and such in there. We did check out the basement and immediately died like 1 step into the grave, so we didn't get to check much of that. Once we did walk outside, we noted, swamp start, not great for 12 HP. We could get out with 4 HP left, and there was also the town of Breckenary right next door. Breckenary had broadsword and silver shield. So we reset, redid a gold grind, and got things going again from there. But even at the outset, it wasn't the easiest. Again, we were able to fill up on herbs, but when you only have 26 attack power and 12 HP, 4 after walking out of the swamp, there's not much that you can fight and succeed against. But we did skip up to level 3 on a scorpion kill. We gained a little bit of HP MP, and I believe we also learned Hurt More. So that really kind of opened things up. You'd expect it would anyway, but unfortunately, really the areas immediately around the castle outside of zones 0, 1, and 2, we immediately started to run into scarier enemies and or things that were not very Hurtmore friendly. Things like demon knights, wizards, stone men, golems, etc. And very similar when we dipped our toes into the grave, and eventually to the east in the mountain cave as well. Stone men, golems, armored knights, axe knights with heal more, just not the best. We did find Tablet Cave just to the north. Nothing of significance there. Cantlin just to the southwest. We couldn't get coordinates at first because we didn't have enough HP to get to the old man. So we had to wait on that. Next we found Swamp South. We tried to get across, but were not successful. We never did fully cross Swamp. A little bit later to the south of that we found the Jerk Cave. Like, next we had gone, or actually past the Jerk, we saw Staff Cave, Stones Cave, and Garenham in quick succession. Since we had keys, we did check and see, oh, that's the other end of Swamp. One continent. We did pick up the Silver Harp, I believe, in Garenham, so we took that back to the Staff Cave to secure that. And then we tried to get back to the Jerk, but we didn't for a while. We did clear Mountain Cave next. Mountain Cave, I believe, had the stones, so we were able to get that squared away. And then the last thing we had to find was the token, which I believe we found in the grave. So that was all of our quest items. We found Remolder right after that, and Sharlock. And after that we saw Cole and Hawksness. Cole had nothing. Hawksness and the Swamp Spike Tile both had Stone Men, neither of which are good options for grinding, not good options for fighting when you have no HP, and no sleep, and not enough attack power. At that point we were looking just for the sword, because I think we'd found the armor also in Garenham, and yeah, we took way too many attempts at that. It's about 32% chance to hit double Hurtmore, and it took us like 12 tries, including once that we did land the double Hurtmore and still didn't get the kill, which is fairly unlikely. And then really you saw the last 40 minutes was just a grind in the top zone of Sharlock. We did deep dive since the search tile in Hawksness only had the death necklace, which clearly wasn't going to be helpful with 40 HP. We did deep dive Sharlock, and that was probably the lowest HP that I've ever had in doing so. I think our HP was in the high 40s, low 50s. We did a full Sharlock dive, picked up the sword out of the basement, and then just hacked away at things for 7 levels on the top floor until we reached level 19 and finally got some HP. It's a very close race. It's a bit disappointing to somehow have everybody finish so close together, and for us to be on the short end of it. I mean, when you start talking to the Dragon Lord and you get into DL2 and nobody's finished yet, you're feeling pretty good about things, and then it's like, oh, I finished last. How did that happen? Such is life. So interesting seed. I think the takeaways, as we've kind of already said, is the low HP minimum, kind of a downer, and the new growth curve, on average, in my very limited experience, also kind of a downer. We'll just have to see how it plays out moving forward. Not sure if anything is going to change with that. We definitely know that it's probably going to make seeds longer, which isn't in and of itself necessarily a bad thing, especially when it's counterbalanced with stronger spike tiles, so perhaps grinding will be less time intensive and seeds will be faster, or maybe net neutral with those two changes. Hard to say. But that was the map for the seed. Let's take a look again at the credit crawl here, because we really haven't talked about what we saw here. We'll let it cycle back through. Beat the Dragon Lord on our first attempt, level 19. Spell usage. Heal 8 times. I certainly would have used it a lot more, but unfortunately we didn't learn it till late. 123 Hurtmores, no surprise. 27 deaths, only 3 crits over 226 attacks. Only 43 bunks as well. I think my movement is pretty decent. We talked about how many slimes we saw in the early game, even though we didn't want to fight them anymore. We saw 17 of them before we had Repel. Not much there in the early mid-game enemies that did much damage to us or that we took out. Decent number of the Demon Knights there. We never did kill a Golem. We tried, but just faced a lot of ones that decided to wake up after one flute. And then there's all of our top zone Sharlock enemies that we hacked away at for a long time. Also notice 27 Stone Man encounters. We killed exactly 1. The one that we double Hurtmore in Hawksness. Yikes. So aside from those comments that we had earlier, trying to think if there's anything else I would do differently. Probably not. I think we ground up the appropriate amount at the start. We definitely could have looked for just more Zone 1 and 2 enemies to hurt more to try to pick up some stats, but I mean, as it turned out, the stats just weren't there. So I don't think that would have made much difference. But definitely took too many deaths in this one to get a winning time, sadly. But yep, that's the race, that's the map, that's the stats. Hopefully y'all are enjoying 3.0. I know I am, except for the growth curve. But the credit crawl and all that stuff is pretty awesome.